look at all the guys back. There you go. Alright, so I tried a whole bunch of different crap. Yeah, no package dropped right now. Everything is green, green, green. So, we're looking good. So I got an email from YouTube that Dana was, his comments were not appropriate for all audiences, so they ended my stream. So it's all your fault, Dana. Spencer, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's awesome, man. Thank you. That's freaking awesome, man. Thank you. FARMERMAN, what's up? Third time's a charm. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we're still green, green, green. Looks perfect. So, hopefully, we'll stay, good. I closed a bunch of background shit running, and I'm actually working in an incognito window now. Try that out. We'll see how this goes. It should be episode 72. Thanks, Robert. No, it should be episode 70 dash or dot C, maybe, or 0.2 or something like that. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, yeah. No, I didn't really get an email from YouTube, you know. Just fucking with you, Dana. Hey, pull my finger, Randy. Oh, that's funny. 70 version 2. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. You just never know what you're going to get. You know, YouTube is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what the hell you're going to get. No, I haven't gotten it yet. I was hoping it would come today, Dana, so that we could unbox it on the show. Yeah, yeah. Marshall, if you'd have asked them for gator tail up there, they would have said, "What's that?" Yeah. They would have said, "Is that code for something?" I'm smoking green, green, green. What a yeah. Oh God. So what else is going on? Let's see. Yeah, there you go. What time zone are you in now, FARMERMAN? Do you, how far, I don't know where, I'm trying to think where you were and what time zone you were in. What time zone are you in now? Mountain time. Okay. Gotcha. And Mr. Wrightsa's here. What's up, Wrightsa? Nope, JT, no giveaway tonight. Of course, I could be lying. You just never know. What's up, Tracy? Well, Lee. I gotta stop calling you by your wife's name. How you doing, Lee? You should change that. She'll never know. Change the name to Lee. She'll never know. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Eric, have you talked to Dave at all about talking emotion? Or calling James? What the hell's that going on down there? Oh, let's see what's going on. Okay. Well, I sent him an email or a text message. Either last week or Monday. I don't remember. And I asked him to call James. Let's get him involved. Thank you, George. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Hey, man, I wasn't even trying. I'm just that good. All right, well, we're green all the way across the board here. So, whatever. I don't know. Like I said, you just never know what YouTube's going to change to screw shit up. While we were gone and everything was rebooting, oh, there's that heater. I tried one of the heaters over here. That one didn't work. This little one I think works. Let me grab this one real quick. I think this one works. Ruh-roh. We had an unforeseen crash. Let's see if we can get this working. This is the one I was looking for. I couldn't find it. good. Alright, set that there. Let's plug that in there. We've got heat. Ooh, baby. Yikes. That's pretty good. How much is that making? A lot of noise, guys? Can you hear the fan? The mic doesn't seem to be picking much of it up. Someone in the motion announced Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving sale. Melons, essays. Happy holiday, fellas. Hey, Dennis, good to see you, man. Yeah, well, they're going to find out. Motion's going to go down the same road Hobby King went down. You know, they thought their shit could, did stink, and they treated their customers like crap, and and now they're on the verge of going out of business. They can't get CEOs to even stay in the pay grade. They keep walking away. They want nothing to do with the mess they've got there. And it's going to take a while for Motion to get there because they're going to be reaping the sales of all the new product that they have. But once everybody finds out the customer service sucks, they're going to go down the same path Hobby King went down. So, it's just a matter of time. Well, I don't know if they sent it to the CEO or not, Shadow. I know it's on somebody's desk, and it sucks when the squeaky wheel has to be the one to get the grease. That's not good customer service. We shouldn't have to keep contacting them for them to do the right thing, But that's the way they're all operating now. So, honestly, Mickey, I don't know who Anthony is. I've been so disassociated with Hobby King over the last 4 years. I don't know shit about the company anymore. I have bought a couple of things recently, but I mean, just not interested. The products are hit or miss at best, and when it's a miss, good luck. Good luck getting them fixing it. So, I know, and that's exactly where motion is now. I'm not as upset about the T-33 crash that they don't want to fix as I am about the email I got from them about the wings I bought to fix my old Crow P-51 that I bought from them. I bought some replacement parts, and the crap I got from them on that, it just really pissed me off. You know, so I'll tell the story again. I don't know if you guys heard it or not. So I got some wings. I bought brand new fuselage and wings for my old Crow P-51. It's a 1400 size. And the wings, the fuselage was perfect because it came in the shipping box that the plane comes in. Okay, if you buy a fuselage, you get a fuselage in a crate that's the same crate if you bought the whole airplane, just with nothing else in the crate. And then everything else they get for the plane is sold and shipped separately in just bags, you know, clear plastic bags like this. Okay, and the parts are in a bag, and they're thrown in a bin, and then they take them out of the bin and sell them to you. And if you buy a fuselage, of course, they'll take the wing and put it in the crate where they go, you know, where they should be in the crate. And ship them to you that way. So I got a pair of wings that were so beat up, all kinds of compression marks all over them, holes punched in them from the control rod, the control horn from another wing puncturing this wing while they were in the bin, because they just plastic bags, throw them in the bin, and these things were just beat to shit. So I sent him an email saying, hey, this isn't acceptable. These wings are not new. At best, they should have been in the scratch and dent department. You know, I want new wings. I got an email from him. No hi, Mr. Caniff. Hi, Kenny. Dear customer. Nothing. No introduction at all. They cut and pasted their bullshit foam warranty, which is we don't cover any kind of damage at all that it will not affect the flight of an aircraft. So holes, dings, compressions are not covered. You know, they send you crap and you have to live with it. No signature on the email, no name, not from anybody. Joe Bag of Donuts, nothing. Just a cut and pasted our phone policy, and that's what I got. A blank fucking email from nobody. So I sent him a reply to that I want a phone call from one of the owners. Not from a manager or a supervisor. I want one of the owners to contact me. And I got a reply back from somebody named Derek. I don't know who he is. But now I started to talk to someone that it seemed like cared a little bit. And he says, I can offer you the last set of wings that went into the scratch and dent department were like $16 off list. I can give you a refund for that if you like. So I sent him an email back. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take the refund. Then I get an email back from him again that says, unfortunately, the accounting department won't let me do a refund. They'll only give me a store credit. So he made a deal with me to give me my money, you know, some of my money back, and now I have to take a store credit. So, you know, this is, like I said, this is exactly the way Hobby King used to treat me. Exactly. This kind of fucking bullshit. I fought with Hobby King for a year over parts that were missing on a kit I bought from them. And I kept getting the running around, oh, well, you know, we've contacted the manufacturer, blah, 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 blah. And then they wanted to give me a store credit you know, we can't. I'm sorry, we can't supply you with the seats that you need. So we're going to give you a $35 refund. So I sent an email back. Okay, where do I go to get these $35 seats you speak of? Because I don't know where I can go and get them. So they said, well, the manufacturer's out of business. Great! You wait a year to tell me that now the manufacturer's out of business. That's wonderful. And then he tells me, yeah, the accounting department will only give you store credit. It says, listen, you're not giving me store credit because you can't supply the seats that you're giving me the money for. I have to go somewhere else to buy them. So I need the $35 cash back so I can take my $35 elsewhere to buy the seats. So, like I said, this is exactly what Motion's doing now is exactly what Hobby King did before. So, I don't know if the new CEO or whatever came from Hobby King, but boy, they sure are acting like Hobby King. Jeff in Lower Alabama. How are you doing there, sir? Good to see you, man. Right, Shadow. That's all they care about is them. Oh, crap. I'm getting a freaking... Well, I'm not getting a drop. I haven't dropped a packet one. Why am I getting not enough... Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream shit? What the fuck? I haven't dropped a packet or anything. Everything's smooth at this end. Aggravating. Right, Roy. I don't want to argue with anybody anymore. I'm sick of it. You know, this isn't customer service. I just want it taken care of. And that's what you're supposed to get. Yeah, GB, well, you haven't had a problem with anything. Have you ever called them for something you bought that wasn't right and had them make it right? Or do you just have that kind of luck that everything you bought from them is perfect? You know, because you can't really... If you haven't dealt with them over an issue, then you really can't understand what we're talking about. You seem to get all the perfect airplanes that never need anything. And I get all the broken ones that have bad servos or bad whatever. There's almost always something wrong. Well, I'm talking about Hobby King mostly, but now Motion. Same thing. Motion's doing the same thing Hobby King did. So when you get something bad or wrong or bad, you know, they basically tell you you're tough shit. You know. What is Jeremiah? What the hell is that? Hey, there you go. That's great, Lee. Good job. I won't tell. What's up, Jermaine? Good to see you, man. The stream quality, is it good now? It should be good now. Is it all right? Is there something wrong with the stream now? I mean, it failed earlier. No, GB didn't start anything. Yeah, you're right in the middle of my rant. Yep. Yeah, I come in peace. Okay, yeah, because I still have the error message on here. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream. So it's still, but like I said, everything's green here. They haven't dropped a packet. Before it was red. I mean, there's all different levels of packet dropping, and when it goes red, that's not good. Yellow, orange, it's getting worse, but red's like bad. But we're totally green. There hasn't been one since I did a whole reboot and started everything off again, and we haven't dropped one packet. So I don't know where YouTube's problem is. Right, Dana. Yeah, that's more of how I used to get treated at Hobby King. It was, just horrible. And I spent so much money there in the beginning. Oh my God! Listen, I spent $6,300 over $6,300 at Motion, and I probably spent twice that at Hobby King over about a 7-year span. And that's the way they treated me. Every time I had a problem, it was, go fuck yourself. So, So most of the stuff I had bought from Motion over the years was like when they used to sell FMS products. Bought a lot of that. Bought some. I think all my Dynam planes came from Motion. So the planes I have from Motion are. I think I have 2 planes that are free wing. Well, 3 now that I fixed the muscle. Well, I haven't finished fixing it, but I got what I need to fix it. So I have 3 planes from Motion. That's all I have. That are either free wing or flight line. Now, actually, I don't have a flight line plane. I only have 3 free wing planes, and that's it. 2 prop planes and 1 jet. Wait a minute. There might be a second jet. Hang on. Let me think. No, that's not. That's not. Yeah, I think the F-22 is the only free wing plane I have, free wing jet. And then I have the old Crow, and then they used to sell AT-6 Texan that they don't sell anymore. Oh, that's what it is, my other jet. I really don't consider that a free wing jet. That was ready to fly. They took over the line. Either they bought the line or they merged with the line. I don't know. But it was a ready to fly plane. It wasn't a free wing plane. And then it was changed into a free wing plane. So I don't consider that one. But yeah, my Yak 130 and then my F-22 are the only 2 jets I have that came from Motion. And then 2 propeller planes, the AT-6 Texan and the Mustang. The old Crow Mustang. That's it. Yeah, Dynam, they still sell Dynam Banana. I think they do. I know General Hobbies does, but I don't remember. I don't know if Banana still sells it or not. Yeah, I spent a lot of money at Banana Hobbies too. I bought a lot of airplanes. Not a lot of airplanes, but a lot of stuff. You know, they have good prices like on epoxy and stuff like that. I bought a lot of stuff from them and planes. So yeah, I'm and my P40 I got from Banana Hobbies. Man, I love that airplane. A lot of people love that airplane. I got more comments every time I bring that thing out. I get more comments. I had a guy approach me at the Toys for Todd event that just couldn't stop talking about how beautiful that plane was. Hey, you can still get them, LJ. Banana Hobbies is still selling them. I think they're on sale right now, as a matter of fact. Hang on a second here. Let me look. I think they're on sale right now. They were on sale. Cyber Week deals. Let's see what they got on Cyber Week deals. They have their version of a giant MiG-29. $169 for foam. Not the ready-to-fly version, but just the foam airframe. Wow, this heater's working really good. Damn. That's nice. That's toasty. Got a lot of airframe only stuff on sale. Okay, so my P40 is on sale right now for $399. That's a pretty good deal. It's normally like I think it's $469 normally. The camo one. The camo one's more expensive than the solid green one. Not like $10 more, I think, but it is a little more. Yeah, right now they're both the same price. They're almost ready to fly, which is plug and play. They're both $399 right now, and they're in stock. So yeah, if you want my P40, it's available right now from Banana Hobbies, and they do have them in stock. Why do you keep doing it? What are you doing? Oh my God! My computer's like glitching to death. What is going on here? Downloading. No, I don't want to download nothing. What the hell are we doing here? Yikes. I don't know what's going on here. Are you done? Are you over it? It's having a seizure. My computer's having a seizure right now, guys. Give it a minute. I gotta let it. You know. It's gotta finish doing whatever the hell it's doing. I don't know what the hell it's doing. It's like my buttons for the mouse are stuck. Oh, great. Oh, God, we're doing this again. Alright, guys, well, hopefully I got a virus. I got one of those opening window viruses. Wow. Unbelievable. Stand by. We'll see if we can fix this. I might lose you. Trying not to. It just keeps opening a new tab. Oh my God. Alright, so I hope you can still hear me. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully my stream's still live and you can still hear me. God, that was weird. I don't know what the hell fired that off. Are we, yeah, that's still fine. Alright, let's try this. Let's see what we got here. Who's talking to me? Okay, cool. I'm glad it's still smooth. Yeah, I lost everything. I lost control of the computer. It opened like 30 windows. I had to close them all, and now I'm bringing the live stream back up so I can see my dashboard again, and I guess I didn't lose you guys, so that's good. Now, problem resolved, I guess, for now, until something else goes haywire. Oh, God, it's just never ending. Oh my God, this is probably the least buffering or latency I've ever had. Holy crap! I'm watching my movements, and they're almost instantaneous to what. Fred, thank you so much, buddy. Antivirus software. Well, thank you. Oh, Fred, thank you so much. Man, I love you guys. I actually, because the only place I am is YouTube, till I went to Banana Hobbies, I turned my antivirus software off. And you know, maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. You know, I've never had a problem with Banana Hobbies before, but who knows? But anyway, so I'm gonna type a number. Type it back. All right. Here we go. You guys are hilarious. 86, 69, 74. One day, Rand, you're going to be right, but yeah, not yet. Expo. Oh, that's freaking hilarious. 77, yeah. Oh my God. 69, yeah. Okay, Victor. That came back. You guys had typed the right number. It came back very quickly. So we're streaming really good tonight. Now, you know, the first go around, I thought it started out all right, but then it went to hell in a handbag. Oh my God, you guys are hilarious. So, you guys, we can do an unboxing. I did buy a second ASW 28 glider. and I never opened the box. It's still taped shut. So if you guys want to see that, because I kind of want to see it. I want to see what kind of shape this one came in. So if you want to see an unboxing, I'll go get it. I also have the Arma Voltage, the new one I got. You know, the truck for 59 bucks. Haven't opened that one either. So we can unbox that as well. A second pair of Nards? Yeah, I got... I wore the first pair out. I had to get a new one. Dennis, I haven't, honestly, I looked up all the parts, and I haven't ordered them yet, because I've just got so much going on with the work now, and the garage. I opened the paperwork up they want me to fill out. I don't know how to fill out the second half of it. It's all about floodplains and runoff, and I guess they want me to determine whether or not I'm going to need a retention pond. I don't know. So I got to call them, see what the hell they want me to do with that. The other thing is just a form that says that because I'm the owner of the property and I'm doing it myself, that I'm the contractor. And and here are all the rules and what you're responsible for and all that crap, as the contractor. So, yeah. So I got to fill that out. Actually, I don't have to fill it out. I just have to sign it. But the other one, they want all this damn crap. I have no idea even how to look that up. So, I know, isn't it suck, Dennis, when life gets in the way? I mean, ugh. So, and I've got a couple other planes that I've been trying to get my old Crow back together. I bought the parts. I haven't got it back together yet. And then last weekend, my EC 1500, I flew it around. I landed it perfect. It was sitting on the runway. And then all of a sudden, it decided it wanted to take off again on its own. But the problem was it was pointed at the pit area. So it just took off that way toward a bunch of guys. And immediately I did this with the transmitter. And I'm holding the throttle down, and I'm doing everything I can to stop it, and it's just it took off on its own. And luckily it didn't hurt anybody. It hit a guy in the leg, the wing did. And it sheared the wings off because it's got that solid, it's a solid hunk of carbon fiber. It's not a tube. It's a solid rod. So it didn't give. So it twisted the wings off the airplane. So it literally split the airplane where the wings slide on, and it just ripped all that center section off the plane. So now I have to fix that too. Another Spectrum radio hit. Just sitting on the runway, all of a sudden it just took off. I have no idea why it did that. Yeah, I do love you. So do you, Air Marshal. Don't you kid nobody. You love solid rods too. So. I don't have to be lonely anymore. Thanks, Randy. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly, EQ. Yeah, it's, who wants to pay the mortgage when you can buy an airplane? Yeah, so anyway, I gotta fix the EC 1500. And then got to fix the Mustang. Just installed the. Yeah, I got to transfer all the good parts off the old one into the new foam. And then there's some. What the hell just happened to the house? Shit, I don't know. I got to get on the roof Saturday and scrub the roof. I bought a pressure washer, and I bought this rotating head to scrub the roof. So I got to get all the mold and everything off the roof so I can recoat the roof. We've got some very, very minor leaks, but I want to fix them. So I got to do that Saturday too. Got to fix the oil leak on the car, scrub the roof. Maybe I'll put the new coating on the roof then too. I don't know yet. Yeah, just so many pokers in the fire right now, guys. Yeah, it is, Roy. It's a crazy time right now. Yeah, Lightning McKinney. I want the truck. What truck? Yeah, screw the Bills, buy planes. Exactly. You know. Yeah, I was waiting for that too, Mick. I thought, here comes Dave Marshall again. He'll definitely he'll take that somewhere for sure. He did. Yeah, too late. Oh, God. So I'm still waiting for... I bought some stuff. I bought a little... I bought another crawler. The little one. Remember the little one I won from... Chuck G's RC. I won that little white... I think it was a 1/24th scale crawler. Well, FMS came out with one. And I had a discount coupon from FMS that I couldn't use because they weren't allowed to sell you anything. So I decided that, since they're selling parts now and stuff, and surface vehicles, you can buy surface vehicles and parts directly from FMS now. You can't... Oh, I wonder if that... I didn't even look at that. Shit. Can't buy airplanes, but you can buy parts for airplanes and you can buy the ground vehicles from FMS. So I put an order in for some parts, and I bought another 1/24th scale crawler. And it was a 10% off coupon I got. And for waiting for them to send me that Pitts when I bought it directly from them. And so anyway, I'm waiting for that to come in. I haven't seen that yet. Waiting for the HSD 182 Cessna. Haven't seen that yet. What else am I waiting on? No. So anyway. It was was pretty cheap. It was like 160 bucks, I think. Ready to run, you know. Not the deal, not the $59 deal from Horizon Hobbies on it. It's a katana. That's what it's called. They have two. They've got this a 6-wheel crawler, and then they have this new. It looks like a Toyota 4Runner kind of vehicle. It's got a roof rack and lights, and it's cute. It looks cool. So to take advantage of that coupon for as much as I could, I decided to buy that and some parts. So I'm still waiting for that to come in. I haven't seen that yet. Alright, where's here? Let's go here. I want to see if the landing gear's in stock. Yeah, it really bums me out. I lost the broken landing gear to use as a pattern. I bought wire to make a new landing gear for my pits. And the wire came in. I got 6 long wires that I could make landing gear out of. And I don't know where the hell I put the broken pattern. You know, the one that broke that I was going to use as a pattern to make the new one. I don't know where the hell did I do with it. I can't find it anywhere. So let's see what they got. I'm betting the landing gear's still on back order. Got to have some new engineer look it over and figure out how stupid they are, and then how they're going to fix it. Man, it's such a nice flying biplane. God, that thing's beautiful. It really flies nice. I miss it. I want to fly it again. I haven't been able to fly it because they don't have the landing gear. This is perfect. If they have that gear in stock, here we go. I can order that, and I want to order a couple of nose gear retracts for my they have it in stock. All right. I'm going to order that then. Yeah, I'll have to go in the house and order that. That's cool. So, anyway, yeah. All right, here goes. The chat's moving too fast, guys. I can't read that fast. let me get caught up again. Oh my God, what's GB saying that everybody's oohing? Are we still talking about the rotating head, guys? You want me to do an unboxing of that? I can do that too. I haven't taken that out of the box yet. We can unbox the rotating head if you want to see it. Yeah, me too, Dennis. I think my head will probably fall off too if it rotates. Crawler like a hamster? Is Chuck here? Did Chuck show in the room, or are you just saying that because I said I won the thing on Chuck G's show? I haven't seen Chuck in a while. Christy, what's up? Good to see you. Oh, an RC truck. Yeah, stream might freeze. No, we're good this time. No, didn't catch a virus this time. We're good. So what are you waiting to call for? Oh, I thought that was Dana. Oh, Dave. Okay, yeah, Dave. Are you gonna call James? Are you? Yeah, I'd really like to get this resolved. This hanging over my. I can't send them an email and tell them what I really think of them. I don't want all your hard work to go out the window, so I'm sitting on my hands like this, like God damn. But anyway. Just want the head rotating option. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, Air Marshal. I don't know if you watched the Flying Cowboys or not, but Corey Robbins was having an issue with scheduling a stream too. It wouldn't start. We were all in the chat talking, but the premiere or whatever wouldn't start. You know, he scheduled it to start at a certain time and it didn't start, and then yeah, it was just a big clusterfuck because we're all sitting in the chatting, waiting for the premiere to start. It never did. It was a total disaster. That's why I've never scheduled one of those because I'm not doing it. You know. Hello, Wild Bill. You were here. What did you leave and come back? Pilot Ryan, what's up? Yeah, it went down. Yeah, but it's back. It's been fine now. Everything. I mean, I got one of those screen viruses, but that didn't affect the stream, and I got rid of it. I just closed the window and opened it back up, and that took care of it. So. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think I've ever had any trouble with Google. Why are we having so much trouble with YouTube? Yeah, actually, Ryan, the P40's doing great. Um, I love it. I really love that plane. It's just it looks so good and it flies good and it ain't fast, I know, but it flies really nice. And that pin I made for the tail wheel retract worked perfect. So yeah, plane's 100%. Love it. Yep, third time's a charm, Christy. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've been debating on whether I want to even make it fast. I could, I guess. I mean, I could put um, the motor and prop assembly off, say like the 1700 P51 or something. But I don't know. It just flies so good. It's like it doesn't need it really. Yeah, version 3 of the F-35s. Yeah, wonder why. Fat Amy. The SR-71 should come with hot chicks. Oh, okay. Mickey, are you scratch building that AN 225 or does somebody make a kit? Yeah, RC Informer's flown he's done a couple of unique airplanes. He did the PC. I think they called it the PC-9. Unique made one of those too. And Rich did a whole workup on that plane. Well, Bill, that's even though I don't have one anymore, I would still say the Avanti, the free wing Avanti, is still the best overall. You know, grass ops, paved runway, best. Voltage window, I guess, for batteries. It's just a good platform overall. Um, I love my new Viper, the one from Taft Hobbies, but it doesn't have. I mean, the gear works fine in the grass, but but not like the Avanti. The Avanti landing gear. The only plane that comes with better landing gear in it than the Avanti is my Yak 130. Um, so yeah, I guess right. So that would be a kit. uh, Alan, what's up? Good to see you tonight, man. Lurking on the big screen. Oh, I bet I look great on the big screen. I don't think so. I don't think I've delivered any planes. Um, Nothing that I caught offhand. I did deliver last night an 8.5 foot tall Christmas tree. I had the only vehicle that you could put it in, so I got to deliver it. Nobody else had a vehicle that could put something 8.5 feet long in it and still close the gate. So So I've been learning some stuff about my car that, you know, everybody says, wow, man, you can get a lot of stuff in that car. Yeah, that's the problem. I've been loading the car with so many packages per run that I only get about halfway through the run when I have to go find a bathroom. So I have to come all the way back to the, right next door to the pod where I pick up my stuff, to go to the bathroom and then go back out with the same load, you know, the rest of the same load. So now I've just made the load smaller. So I get done with the load, I come back, go to the bathroom, go get my next load. So yeah, I'm making the load smaller because the car just holds way too much shit. You know, just, holy crap. I thought that was going to be a big advantage to this job, and it turned out if I didn't have to pee so damn often, it would be. So, anyway. So I finally figured that one out today. So things went much smoother today. So here's a funny story. Yesterday, a vehicle's following me. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know? So I called 911. And I called up and I said, listen, I'm a UPS driver and I've got a vehicle following me. And she says, yeah, the problem, Jermaine, is there isn't a 7-Eleven anywhere around me. So she says, well, how do you know it's following you? So, well, I'm a UPS deliverer, and I go, 100 yards down the street to the next house, and they move 100 yards with me. They're staying back about 1,000 yards, but every time I move, they move. Then they move the same amount I move. Well, did you get the license plate of the vehicle? No, the vehicle's behind me. How would I get the license plate? Oh, well, what's your address? I give her the address of the house I'm at. She says, are you going to be there? No, I'm not going to be there. I'm delivering packages. They're following me. I only go about 1,000 yards an hour. Okay, I'm going to be in the general area of this address. Just send the officer here and just tell him to look down the road about 10 houses and he'll find me. Well, I'm going to have the officer call you. Great. In the meantime, I'll get mugged and they'll take my car with the load in it and I'll be dead in a ditch. Thank you very much. Great service. And I hung up on her. So then the officer calls me. In the meantime, in between, I just walked back to the truck, and it's my boss. My bosses, two of them. They're following me to rate my performance, which they told us they were going to do that. But I thought they would do it better than that. I mean, it was so obvious that they were following me. It was like, I just kind of said to myself, it's got to be my boss. So I walk back there, and she rolls the windows down, and she's smiling. Hi, you caught us. I said, yeah, I called 911, and she smiled and laughed. You didn't really, did you? I said, no, I did. Yeah, I did, because I didn't know who the hell you were. And, yeah, so there'll be a sheriff here any minute. She said, oh, that's okay. You know, we've dealt with them before on this. It's not a big deal. I said, okay, just wanted to let you know. So I went back to my car. And it was about 10 minutes before the guy called me. You know, plenty of time for somebody to kill me, take my car, throw me in a ditch. You know, it gets funnier though. Wait. So he calls, and I tell him, well, it turned out to be my boss. And he laughed. I said, but I'd still like you to come just to tell her, because she doesn't believe I called. And he says, well, put her on the phone. I said, okay, that's a good idea. So I walk back and I hand her the phone. Here, the sheriff wants to talk to you. So she's explaining to him what the hell the process was and everything, which was no big deal. But I just wanted her to know that I really did call. Which I got points for, by the way. She said, you did the right thing. You know, after they gave me my evaluation, which wasn't good, but that part was good. You know, calling was the right thing to do. Anyway. So, I get home, and I've got a message on my phone from 911. And the message says, I swear to God, we had a call from you earlier today that you needed assistance. If you still need assistance, call us back. Not if you don't need assistance, call us and let us know you're okay. No, if I still need assistance, I'd be dead in a ditch, you dumb fucks. What the hell? Oh, I mean, oh my God, they actually left me that message. If you still need our help, give us a call back. If I still needed your help, believe me, I wouldn't be able to use a phone. Oh my God, that was the stupidest 911 call I've ever had in my life. Holy shit. I mean, what a bunch of maroons. Oh my God. Oh no, I killed Kenny. Oh no. Are you alright, buddy? He just rolled right off of there. Yeah, so anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, I literally killed Kenny. Yeah, he jumped right off of there. He's on the floor. It was a soft landing. He didn't hit the floor. He hit something. I don't know what he hit, but he didn't hit the floor. Oh, he landed on a pillow. Look at that! We saved Kenny. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's abolish the police. We won't need them anymore. You guys won't need your guns either. We're going to take those too. Yeah, there you go. That's a great plan. Oh, yeah, is that right? The social worker calling 911. No, she actually said, this is 911. We're calling to find out if you still need our help. That's how she introduced herself. We had a call earlier from you, so if you still need our help, call us back. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. That was pretty funny. So has anybody else bought something new? Any new planes? New cars? New trucks? Anything cool you guys want to share? What do you got? My belt's digging into my stomach. I hate it when that happens. You've been slimed? Oh, no shit. It took 4 months to get that MiG-29? I'm assuming it's the big 29. So you got an OV-10 Bronco. Which one did you get? The free wing foam one or the balsa one? You got an Arma Felony. Wow. Nice. Too rich for my blood, but nice. John, what are you talking about? You bought night vision. What's that? What'd you buy? Wow, you've been busy shopping, John. But you're not going to tell us what one of those prizes are you, Dave? The free wing one, yeah. How are you going to paint it? You're going to do a firefighter rescue type paint scheme, or are you going to do a camo paint scheme? What are you going to do? Are you gonna, what? It comes with a. It's got a camo scheme on it, right? Or is it just like solid green or something? I forget. Just got a message from my work. 11:30 at night. What were your times for working Wednesday? So I have to fill out a paper time card, and I have to put all that information in my phone every day. Double redundancy. And they still don't know what my hours were for Wednesday. Amy wanted a Spectrum hat. Oh. You have no idea, GB. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah, Nick. They want. I have no. Listen, like I said, it's all in an app that's on the phone they give us to use, and you have to fill it out and submit it at the end of the night, and then they want us to write it all down on a paper time card. Also, I have no idea why. Then we're instructed to leave the phones in the pod at the end of the night, and someone will pick them up. Either the driver the next morning, or sometimes they have somebody run out and sweep the pods to get all the phones and time cards. So, but every night they keep calling us and telling us, bring your phones to the work center. So today they gave us brand new time cards, totally different than the ones we've been using, that are all typewritten out and everything. And at the bottom it says, make sure you log off your phone and leave it in the pod every night when you leave. But they call us every day and tell us to bring them to the center. Yeah, they can't make up their mind what the hell they want. It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. It changes literally by the hour, the rules. You know? They were trying to get a hold of me, I think Monday night. And I'm not allowed to answer my phone. You know, I'm driving. If I'm driving, I'm not allowed to answer my phone. If I'm not driving, I'm out of the vehicle. My phone's in the vehicle. I'm out delivering a package. So they were all upset that they couldn't get a hold of me. So she said, well, when we call, you have to answer the phone. And I said, well, I just watched the video you made me watch and take a quiz on that tells me I'm not allowed to use my phone while I'm driving. Well, when we call, you need to pull over. Well, that would mean I'd have to pick up the phone and look at it, which is distracted driving, which is exactly what you tell us not to do. To see that it's you calling so that I can pull over to answer the phone. So, you know, they changed the rules to fit what they need that minute. Literally that minute. And then the rules change back. So, it's just crazy. It's the most hectic, unorganized, it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So they sent us an email out, or a text message out, that if one of the full-time drivers, that's the guys that drive the big trucks, if one of those guys shows up at your pod and wants to take your load, you have to give it to him. So, now here's why. It's a good deal for the drivers. Yeah, it's part of their union contract. That if they want to work and we refuse to give them a load, for instance, then they get paid. If I work till 10 o'clock at night, they get paid till 10 o'clock at night. As many drivers that want to jump on that bandwagon, all they have to do is file a grievance and say, hey, I wanted to work that night. I was told that the guy wouldn't give up his load, so I didn't get to work. And he gets paid the same many hours I got paid. Dave's RC, thank you so much, buddy. Man, you are freaking awesome, dude. Man, I love you, buddy. Thank you. You'll catch me when you get up to piss. All right, Dave. We'll see you in about an hour or so. So yeah, it's just it's crazy, guys. It's just insane. So then one night they said, "Listen, I got to get you off the clock." You know, okay. So they sent a truck out to take my load from me because they want to get me off the clock. Tonight they tell me there was a misload and there was an extra package put in the load that wasn't mine. They told me I had to deliver it anyway. Okay. So that's why I was late getting to the show, or almost late. It's because I had to drive completely out of my area to a whole other area of the areas that we deliver in to deliver one package because they said I had to. Okay. You mean none of the full-time drivers wanted to come get that one package and, you know, deliver it? You know, to make the $33 an hour they make? Something like that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just crazy. Honest to God, if they weren't paying us what they're paying us, I'd have walked off the job the first day. Oh my God. It's just insane. So, yeah. And that's probably why they are paying us what they're paying us, because they found out that nobody will work for less than that. Everybody walks off the job. They've already fired a bunch of people, had a ton of people quit. Started the same time I did and couldn't handle it, left. I've been tempted a couple times myself. I'm pretty much just ignoring them. You know, when they call, I don't answer the phone on purpose. Because when you try to call them, they don't answer the phone. Like when they called me tonight to tell me I had to take that package, I didn't get the call. So I tried calling them back. Phone was busy for 30 minutes. Kept calling. Text message them, call them. Text message, call them. Couldn't get through. So usually the phone just rings and rings and rings and nothing. You know, they don't answer. They just won't answer the phone. But tonight it was busy all night. I guess they took all the phones off the hook. I guess. So, you know, it's just busy signal. I couldn't get through. So I finally called I was calling 3 different numbers. And I looked back through all my messages and I found a 4th number that I hadn't tried. So I tried that one and somebody answered that number. And said, yeah, this is Kenny. I got a call. You guys called me. Didn't leave me a message, you know, but you called. Yeah, that package that you got that was the misload, you need to deliver that. Okay. Oh, it's got nothing to do with the security of the job, Roy. They're already secure from the union. Literally, they said they could get caught drunk driving and they still wouldn't lose their job. You know, it's I don't know what kind of frickin' union deal they've got, but holy shit. Yeah, it's pretty ironclad that they get paid. Period. So. Yeah, they'd rather that I tell them they can't have. Oh, Alan, thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. You're awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Guys, this guy sent me a care package full of good stuff. You know, a speed control, some retract landing gear for one of the old Park Zone planes type landing gear, and just a whole bunch of good stuff. JST connectors, a whole wad of those. He just sent me a whole bunch of crap. Man, thank you so much, Alan. Man, that's freaking awesome. I know, Fred, and that's, like I said, so, I don't know if you were here earlier, I was just talking about it, but so far this week, I've made about 800 and close to 900 bucks, I'd say. And tomorrow, just tomorrow, because I'm going to get time and a half all day tomorrow, I'll make 360 bucks tomorrow, just for Friday. That's more than I made in a month at AutoZone. Okay, one day, I'm going to make 360 bucks. So, yeah, I'm going to have a $1,200 paycheck this week. Yeah, I can deal with that. That's why I'm putting up with the crap, because the money's really good. So, no, he sent me all that stuff, and he's sending me money. I mean, holy crap, this guy's awesome. Thank you, Alan. You just don't know how much it means to me that you sent me all that stuff, and you're throwing in another $5. It's great. I love it. You know, I really love the love I'm getting, guys, from all of you. So thank you. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to buy some more airplanes. You know, now that I'm making some serious money, it's not going to be forever though. Well, I don't know. See, that's a part I don't know. When the HR girl hired me, she asked me, "So what are your plans after, you know, the season helper job is over?" And I told her, I said, "Well, I hope to stay right here. Been trying to get a full-time job here forever. I want to stay right here." She said, "Oh, that's wonderful." She got all excited. So, you know, I don't know. I'm hoping. You know. So they're paying me, I think they're paying me $22 an hour. And they start the drivers at $33 an hour. So I'll be making time and a half all day tomorrow. That's like 36, right? 22, another 11. Yeah, 33. Yeah, so it's like $33 an hour tomorrow. I'll work another 10-hour day, I'm sure. So yeah, 330 to 360 bucks, depending on, you know, exactly how long I work. But and the full-time drivers get time and a half. Get this, they worked Friday after Thanksgiving. They got triple time for working the Friday after Thanksgiving. Triple time at $33 an hour. Holy shit. It's $100 an hour to work Friday. That's insane, man. Yeah, Fred, I'm gonna try. I've had to bite my tongue so much it's bleeding. You know, because I just gonna just give them the shit. You know, you fucking dumbasses told me this, and then now you're telling me. You know, but I just okay. You need to take that package tonight. Okay. Just okay. Whatever you say. I don't call them anymore. I just do it. Figure it out. Just, you know, I had a lot of questions the first few days, and I realized I wasn't going to get any help. So I just stopped trying. You know, trying to get help. I just do it. I get the package delivered. Whatever I got to do to deliver it, I just deliver it. You make sure it gets delivered. And I don't call them and ask any questions. I don't tell them I won't do this or can't do that or anything. I just do it. So hopefully that's going to mean something at the end of this run, and maybe I will get a full-time job. Who knows? Oh, is that right? You had a UPS driver driving around in circles, just wasting time? Yeah, well, they can do that. I mean, you know, the night they relieved me of my, the truck guy met me to take my load because he wanted to work. Two guys in two separate trucks came to take 9 packages off my car. That's it. I had like 4 deliveries because most of them were 2 here or 3 there or whatever. So it was like 4 more. I had 4 more stops, 9 packages. 2 guys showed up to deliver those 9 packages, and they weren't in any hurry to leave. After I signed my time card and gave them the phone and the time card and everything, and they were just standing there bullshitting behind their trucks. You know, just hanging out. They were going to milk it for everything they could. So, really, Dave? How would you think they'd pay us? If not by the hour? By the delivery? Oh, Alan, it happens to me all the time. That smart post bullshit they do. They have the distribution center for that is in Ybor City. I can drive there in an hour. Package sat there for a week, okay, before they got it to the Brooksville post office, which is where they're going to deliver it to me. They had to get it off the FedEx or the UPS and get it on a vehicle and get that vehicle. It must be a Amish horse-drawn carriage that takes it from Ybor City to Brooksville, because it's an hour away at best, and it took a week for it to get here. So I hate it when they pick the smart post delivery setup. I hate it. Ugh. Yeah, see, Roy, I know. I mean, the post office is so screwed up. Yeah. Oh, they pay us mileage too. Yeah. I'm getting 55 cents a mile and $22 an hour. Yeah. All right, Dennis. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Thanks for coming. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, Randy. I mean, I don't understand that at all, but whatever. You know, all I know is that once the U.S. Postal Service gets a hold of my packages, it's over. I'm lucky if I ever see it. So I hate it when they do that. Yeah, Dave. I mean, obviously people are going to try to do that, but I think, um, that spot following me kind of thing is, they're checking to see if I'm following all the rules and all that crap, and am I padding the clock and that kind of stuff. They're trying to watch for that. Obviously, if you're doing it too badly, they're going to just get rid of you. They say, listen, you're just taking way too long to make your deliveries. You know, you're not taking the shortest routes. You're not following the because you've got an itinerary, and it tells you how to run your route. And if you don't follow it, they've got all the Florida's the right to work state. They can fire you because they don't like the color shirt you're wearing. So yeah, if they decide you're taking too long, they'll just fire you. Like I said, they've been going through people like water. Oh my God. Between the ones that quit and the ones they have to fire, then they hire new people. So it's a rotating door right now. They just can't find good people to either do the job right or at all. Um, or put up with their crap, their stupidity. So, yeah, I was the driver. Yeah, I beat the crap out of all my packages. No, actually, I'm very careful with my stuff. I try to hide it when I put it on the porch. I either put it in the bushes or somewhere. To try to disguise it as best I can. Some houses are easier than others. Um, like tonight I had to deliver to a house that they had no bushes, shrubbery of any kind. The front of the house is flat. So the door is flat with the front of the house, and there's no porch area, no brick landing around it, nothing, and no bushes. So, okay, well, all I can do is leave it on the porch. There's no place to put it. I guess I could have thrown it on the roof, but yeah, there was just no place to hide it. But 99% of the time, I find good hiding places, so the porch pirates don't. Or my boss who's following me around, don't steal the packages. So, yeah. You could hear my ceiling fan? I've got a little heater on right here that's making some noise. You might be hearing that. Um, oh my God. That sounds great, Lee. Keep us posted, man. Oh, okay, Alan. Yeah, it's you know, I'm looking at the speaker when I'm not talking, you know, how much noise, and it doesn't look like it's any higher than it ever is in here. It looks like it's because the ceiling fan's running. It's running really slow. I mean, it's going around this fast. Literally, this is how fast it's going around. It's on low speed. And I'm following one of the blades. And that's exactly how fast around it's going. And, but it still makes enough noise as speaker. The microphone picks it up. But this is, I wouldn't call it noisy, but you can hear the fan running. But, yeah, it's getting cold. Yeah, it's already 58. But this is nice. This little fan's nice. It's working good. What the hell are you talking about, Tim? No, okay, so here's the deal with the Disney work, guys. I'm welcomed back. They want me back, and I probably eventually will go back. But right now, the ex-wife, who's still living with me, she has a good job right here. And she makes good money, so she doesn't want to quit. So as long as she's here working, we're going to stay here. So she can keep working. I haven't been working. You know, I've only been working part-time. All last year was only part-time all year. You know, 1 or 2 days a week for 4 hours a day. And then the beginning of this year, when I went to work for O'Reilly Auto Parts, it started off 2 to 3 days a week, and then I dwindled down to 1 day just before the COVID hit, and then they laid me off. So, you know, she's been supporting the operation, you know, the house. Of course, the house is paid for, and we don't have any real utility bills. The only thing we have is internet, you know, power bill and internet bill. That's it. We don't, you know, we have a septic tank, so I don't have any, you know, no water bill. We have a well, and we have a septic tank, so there's no water bill or nothing. No garbage pickup. I'm burning all my trash. Listen, we tried paying 3 different companies to pick up the trash, and they just won't do it. And so I just finally said, screw it. I'm just going to burn it. So now we're burning all the trash. I don't have trash pickup. So yeah, we really don't have any bills. We're almost off the grid. You know, if I put solar panels and a wind generator on the roof, we could probably get 100% off the grid. Well, we still have internet, but yeah, it's so as long as she's still working, we're gonna stay here. if she retires, then we'll probably move closer to Disney, and I'll go back to work for Disney. Until then, I'm just going to see what happens with this UPS job and see if, if it turns into a full-time job, I'll make 3 times what I'd make at Disney. Because Disney, they start, next year they start, minimum wage at Disney will be $15 an hour. So, that's a good thing for, And the job's great. I mean, I loved working at Disney. So, so we'll see. I'm actually not in Orlando, Mickey. I'm about 2 hours away from Orlando. Hour and 40 minutes. I live way over just west of Tampa. North, a little north and west of Tampa. So I was driving 2 hours, roughly. It was 97 miles each way to Disney and back. That's why I finally gave it up. It was just too far to go. I was getting off at sometimes at 4 o'clock in the morning, having to drive home and get home at 6 o'clock in the morning. It was just I couldn't do it any longer. It's just I need to live closer. So the flying field's halfway between Disney and my house. So if I moved over closer to the flying field, maybe even on the other side of the flying field, where I would be like halfway between Disney and the flying field, like 30 minutes this way is go flying and 30 minutes that way go to work, that'd be perfect. So that's what that's where I'm going to look. All kinds of open land there. So I could get another 3 acres just like this or even more. So that's the plan. If we do move, I'm going to move over there so that I'm closer to my flying field and closer to work. We're not going to stay here and keep making that trek. So yeah, it's a pretty good, it was a pretty good hike. So here's what happened. 2 days, 2 different times, I fell asleep driving. But not, the one time I was still driving because I ended up in a parking lot in Lakeland, which is on the way home. I go by it every time I go, but I've never been in it. Never been in that parking lot. Not once. And somehow I autopiloted my way into that parking lot. And I was sleeping. The car was in gear and running. My foot was on the brake. And I'm asleep in this parking lot. I have no fucking idea how I got in there. None. Never been in there. I don't even know how to get in there. So, that scared the shit out of me because I didn't know how I got in there. I just didn't know. It's crazy. The second time, I was coming home, again, at like 6 in the morning. And I was so tired I had to pull over. I just couldn't go any farther. Couldn't go another step further. I was so tired, I didn't know where I was. So I pulled over, shut the car off. Pulled off in the grass, shut the car off, and went to sleep. When I woke up, I was on my own property. Okay, literally, I was on my fence line, on my property, sleeping in my car because I couldn't drive any farther. I was, 50 yards from my driveway when I pulled over and went to sleep. So after those 2 incidents, I was like, okay, we can't do this anymore. This is crazy. It's just too far to go and 2 crazy hours to go. Getting there, and 4 o'clock in the afternoons when I start, not a problem. But getting off at 4 in the morning, big problem. It's wasn't fun to do that. So that's why I left Disney. But I called them to make sure I could come back, and they're absolutely, here, come on back. Okay, good. So when my ex finally decides she's going to retire, you know, that's probably what we'll do. Depends. I mean, if I've got a good gig here with UPS, then we'll probably just stay here. I mean, because that's a lot of money. So we'll see. Too soon to call, you know. Too soon to make any kind of decision. Yeah, I don't know if you guys realize that, but the law, you know, it used to be, you know, a DWI, driving while intoxicated. Okay? Now it's a DUI, which stands for driving under the influence, which means under the influence of lack of sleep. You know, sleep deprived is under the influence. Any kind of drug, alcohol, all under influence. So it widened the offense to a multitude of offenses that you can be nailed with for, you know, driving under the influence. And sleep deprivation is one of them. So, yeah. Yeah, if you're caught nodding off at the wheel, that's driving under the influence. So... I had a question for my boss yesterday when they were following me around. While I was at my pod and kind of going over some of the rules and stuff, I had 2 cases of Clorox bleach that I had to deliver. Now, I'm pretty certain, as a CDL driver, that I would have to have a placard on my vehicle displaying that I'm carrying corrosive material. Because it's the same thing if they ship a car battery or anything like that. You're carrying corrosive material. So you have to have a placard on your vehicle that says you're carrying corrosive material. And bleach is by certain corrosive. So I asked him that. Oh, no, we're okay because you know, the volume that you're carrying and the fact that it's in a container for public distribution, we're okay. We don't have to carry the placard. Okay, good enough. Yeah, Dynam did switch some of their electronics. They've upgraded a lot of stuff. Dynam has. That new PT-17 is by far one of the best models they've ever made. You know, the lights work beautiful on it, which they've never worked before on any of the models. The construction was really nice. The paint was good. It's a great model. It flies fantastic. So yeah, Dynam is definitely up their game for sure. Not on everything yet, but you know, I've been told it's coming. So we'll see. You know, time will tell. Yeah, yeah, material data sheets as well. You're right, Fred. You know, we normally you'd have to have that stuff available. You know, but they're telling me no. So, okay. Yeah, Roy, I saw these pictures. Man, that looks cool as shit. With the motor spun up like that. Man, that looks good. I was going to tell you that on the other one you sent me. Yeah, that looks cool as shit. I guess you... Did the tips of the prop come painted yellow already, or did you do that? That really looks good. I like that. So flyby, I guess I guess they've updated the lights on the Waco, I believe. So if you get a Waco now, it'll have the new light controller in it and lights that actually work, and they work really good. So I don't, it's a trickle down thing. They haven't fixed everything yet, but they're working on it. So. Okay, you're old. You're not old, Christy. I'm old. You're not old. One of the drivers I was laughing at him. He says, I had to go to the bathroom in the morning, and there was a McDonald's right over here. And I said, yeah, I gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. So I left, and they came back, and then he says, yeah, man, I gotta go use the bathroom. Where'd you go? I said, I went to McDonald's. Oh my God, that's too far. The guy's 29 years old and walking, 100 feet. 100 yards. A football field. 100 yards. Walking 100 yards is too far. And then he says, I'm going to be the big 3-0 next year. I says, I was the big 3-0 years ago. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh my God. Kids. Yeah. Oh yeah, Matt? Great. What did they do? I'd love to hear this story. What did they finally do for you? There was another company. Yeah. Definitely should have better customer service. Oh, they want you to send the other crap back? Did they give you a shipping label for that? Or do they expect you to pay to ship it back? You're eating flapjacks. At this time of night, you're eating flapjacks? Wow. Or is that code for something else? Is that what we're calling it these days? Flapjacks? Yeah, wine and pancakes. Yeah, no, they're flapjacks, Christy. Yeah, see, that's exactly the kind of crap I'm talking about. Okay, you're not that old. Thank you, Christy. You're not that old. So yeah, it's you know, they send you bad crap, and then it's your responsibility to pay to get it fixed. I mean, that's just crap. You know, that's just crap. You know, I shouldn't have to pay anything. You know, I didn't do anything wrong. So, GB, what is that? Is that peanut butter on your flapjacks? All that protein? Is that what that is? Yeah, that doesn't look. I don't know. It looks like special sauce to me there, GB. Yeah, I know, Matt. You know, sometimes you just got to bite the bullet. I know. It sucks, but, you know, that's... You know, I'm very upset with Dan at Hobby Zone, too. And I really like Dan, but, you know, same thing. You know, I called him months ago when I bought my Night Radiant from him that I had a bad servo. And, you know, he called me and he was so apologetic. I'm so sorry. He says, let me look that up for you. Well, Horizon changed the part number on the thing. I'll have to find one that fits. But I'll get you one out. And then he sent me an email saying, okay, I found out what I need, but they're on back order. So as soon as they come in, I'll send you one. Okay, so then I bought a UMX Timber battery hatch. You know, because mine was broken and I'd fixed it a few times, but I wanted to doll the plane up a little bit, so I decided I was going to replace the hatch. So they sent me a hatch, and it's in worse shape than the one I'm replacing. It's got a big compression right down the middle of it, and, you know, it just looked bad. So I sent him a picture of it and said, listen, you know, this is, you know, the one I'm replacing is in better shape than this. I want one undamaged. Can you please send me another one? Replace this one. Yeah, no problem. They're on back order, but when they come in, so 6 months goes by. I haven't heard anything. So I squeaky wheel. I sent him a message. Hey Dan, it's Kenny. I just wanted to remind you, I'm still looking for my servo and my. Hey Nate, what's up? And my battery hatch. So he calls me up and leaves me a voicemail. I'm sorry, I don't remember what server are we talking about here, and yeah, we got the hatches back in stock, so we'll get one of those out to you. But I don't recall the servo. I know there's software out there that you can easily put messages in with reminders, and set it up with your inventory so that when that part that somebody's missing is in inventory, you get a message that says, don't forget to sell, or send this part to Joe Bag of Donuts, whatever. And, but it's right back to the squeaky wheel gets the grease crap. And I shouldn't have to call and remind them to send me what they owe me. But that's what it comes down to. It's aggravating. So yeah, well, that was what I was trying to show motion with my Avantis, the two Avantis that crashed the exact same way. That there's something wrong with the ESC in that plane. Now, maybe mine's a one-off. I don't know. Thanks, Nate. Well, it's not even a marathon for you. It's only, what, 9:30? 10:30, 11, 12. Yeah, it's 9:30 there. Yeah. Primetime television's still on in your neck of the woods. Well, not everyone. Like Mickey that's in here. It's 1:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. Well, today I guess we're past midnight. So yeah, but it's already 1:30 in the afternoon for Mickey. So so he's way ahead of us. He's getting ready for Miller time. I have a wide audience here because of how long I run. We hit all the time zones. Any part of the world gets to see my show. Man, I'm so impressed with this little heater. It's working so good tonight. I don't know why, but for some reason it's just working really good tonight. Yeah, Fred, you're just an hour behind us. Central Time. Mountain Time's 2 hours, and then Pacific Time's 3 hours. So, yeah. But Mickey's, Australian time, so he's 13 hours ahead of us. Yeah, right now I can't fly on weekdays either. Too busy with work. And that is a 4-letter word, by the way. Uh, yeah, I know you guys all think Florida's flat as hell, but man, I'm in the neighborhood I'm working in. It's got the steepest frickin' driveways I've ever seen in my life. I've never owned a home with a driveway like that. You know, I work on cars all the time. That's my passion. And you know, when you're on a 40-degree slope, you can't work on a car like that. You know, jack it up or put it on ramps or anything. My God, you'd fly off of it and end up in the street. Yeah, it's like. So I would never buy a house that had a driveway like these houses do. It's just crazy. Um, Nate. Yeah, what do you have? Wait a minute, I need a rag. I gotta be cleaning a glass. You know. What do you have? What do you have? What do you? Shots. Around for everybody. Yeah, Matt, that plane's just too damn expensive. And then it takes two 6S batteries to fly it. That's just too much, too big, too much money. I'd love to have it. Don't get me wrong. It's, you know, I love the A10. I've got two of them already, but not that big one. Jesus, that thing's big and pricey. Almost as bad as the MiG 29. That one's really crazy. Both big and expensive. Oh. What's that look like, Matt? I haven't. I don't think I've seen that. She likes Long Island's. Do you like Sex on the Beach? Am I 50? No, GB, I'm 60. Or what does that say? Flirty. What do you? Yeah, I think it says flirty. Are you flirty? Yeah, I am. What's the name of that team, Matt? Is it a regular demo team that goes out to air shows? Yeah, I've never seen that. I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube. Thank you, GP. Okay, so Matt, what exactly does that mean? It's a A10 demo team solo performance. So there's just one plane. I, there seems to be something wrong with team if there's only one plane. I mean, unless we're counting the crew, the ground crew, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that works. How you doing, Nathaniel? It's good to see you here, man. Oh, you're not late to the show. We just started. We're gonna roll till 4, so yeah, you're fine. Plenty of time. Jermaine, you're out. All right, buddy. We'll catch you tomorrow night in the Zoom. That's interesting. This isn't the plane that has the invasion stripes on it, is it? Is that the one you're talking about? It has the D-Day invasion stripes. It's green and it's got the white black invasion stripes on it. So it got some kind of red devil scheme on it or something red on it. I don't know. Some kind of nose art kind of thing. Okay. I have seen that plane. Um, who's actually operating that? Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force? Who's who are they flying under? What placard? Sounds like you got lots to keep you busy, Dana. Air Force. Okay. Huh. But it's kind of an Army Air Corps paint scheme, being green with white invasion stripes. So, white and black invasion stripes. That's more Army. Yeah, I have the Army Cub. Same airplane, just different paint scheme. It's a good airplane. It flies good. I like it. Didn't care for the landing gear much, but I fixed that. But yeah, it's a cool airplane. Yeah, I think the boozers bought. Um, I think they did buy the free wing one. I'm not sure, and they painted it up that way. It's green with the black and white invasion stripes all over it. Um, no, it's well, I don't know if it's green on the bottom too or not, but it definitely has invasion stripes on it. I'm gonna go get a refill, guys. I'm thirsty. I'll be right back. I gotta move my little heater now. Can't believe how good this thing's working today. Alright. I'm back. But I didn't come back empty-handed. Ta-da! Look what the cat brought in. Alright, let me put that down here for a second. Alright, so what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Planes in one day, Kenny. Watch out for taxes. What? Uh-oh. Roy, you, one of these? Roy, you crashed the shit out of it? Did you really? Yeah, I was flying it. I've been flying it like you do. Like it's a P-51. Man, I impressed the shit out of everybody at the flying field. Especially when I told them how much it was. You know, 119 bucks. They were like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's 119 bucks. Plug and play. So, yeah, it's a glider, but it doesn't have to be a glider. It, you know, if like Roy always says, it flies like a P-51. You can fly the crap out of it if you just want to fly it. If you want to glide it, you know, and try to catch thermals, it does that too. It does both things very well. But it's a beautiful plane. Love this thing. That's why I bought a second one. My first one came in such bad shape. I was so pissed. But I'd waited so long for it, I didn't want to send it back for another one, so I kept it. But it was all beat to shit. Nothing was protected in the box. Everything was just flopping around in there, and it just beat the living crap out of the airplane. Yeah, are you guys talking about the Kursk? Yeah, that was a bad day. I was working at Home Depot when that happened. And I spent every minute of my day that I could get away with in the break room watching the coverage of them ignoring those poor men. Everybody was there to help, and they wouldn't let anybody help them. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Just very disappointing. Well, what did it do, Roy? What kind of problem did you have with it? See, already these wings are wrapped up. Everything's in protective bubble wrap. The other ones weren't even wrapped in anything. They were just laying loose in the box. That's how they got all beat up. This fuselage is tied down. The other one wasn't. So here's what we got, guys. First of all, this is like ABS plastic. This fuselage, it's very it's very well made. It's very stiff. It's very well made. Of course, it's got one single wheel on the bottom, not retractable. And it's a plug and play. So there's a motor here. There's a prop, a folding prop. The winglets are already red. You don't have to paint them. You just glue them on. They're already red. Then you got a decal sheet here with red stripes. And I never put the decals on the other one because I was planning on fixing all the damage first. But I don't know. Now that I have a new one here that's probably not damaged, I might just not bother fixing the other one. Just keep flying it. It flies fine. It just isn't pretty. You know? It looked like an old beat up piece of crap right out of the box. So hi, Uncle Kenny. Thanks, Colin. For what it's worth, I'd love to have a nephew like you. For sure. Alright, so how in the world have they got these things in here? They're all, it's all sealed up on all ends. What the hell? How the hell are you supposed to get this out of here? Oh, alright, maybe that'll work. Alright, let's try this. Let's put my phone. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's see what we got. I'd bet money that HSD made these wings. The foam in here is so freaking dense. And it feels like it's got a waxy surface on it. It probably doesn't, but that's what it feels like. You know, because the foam, you can see the cells, but you can't feel them. This thing is smooth as glass. And it's slippery. You know, it's just... Yeah, this is a way nicer shape than the other one. There's one little scar right here, a tiny scar right here. That's it. Now you probably can't see it on camera, but there's a little impression right there. Other than that, the wing's perfect. There's a hole here, but I think that's a CG mark, because it's on the CG. It's a little round dent, you know, like divot. It's intended to be there. It's intentional. It's not an accidental damage kind of thing. Yeah, wow, this is nice. See, now I can put the decals on this and have a really pretty plane. One of the guys bought this, you know, he saw mine, he bought it. He said his came with the decals already installed and everything. And I'm like, where the hell did you buy that? So I didn't, you know, it looked so good because the wings were perfect like these. And the decals were on it and everything. I didn't think it was the same glider. I thought it was bigger. John, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. But it just looked better. It looked so much better that it had the decals on it. So it's like I said, it's an ABS body. It's got two wooden, in like a battery tray and an inlet for stability in the body. And then the speed control's already mounted under the battery tray. And then this plastic pilot, this guy here, okay, after you put the battery, you know, strap it into the battery tray, this guy just sits right over top like this. He just slides down inside. And it doesn't need to be held in. It can't go anywhere. It slides right in place, and you know, he's in there. And then the canopy just clips on. It's got 4 little snaps that just snap onto it. To put the canopy right over him, and that's it. And it's beautiful. And then the wings, there's a carbon fiber rod that runs all the way down from here. Okay, this is the end right here. And it runs all the way to the outside here. And actually, it's not a carbon fiber rod. It's a square aluminum tube. Okay? And it runs all the way to here, all the way to here. And then there's a short one right behind it. And what the reason for that is, what they use for spars on this plane looks to me like brake line. Steel brake line. And it's the correct size to fit inside that square tube. You know, they've got the tube the right size to just, you know, slide in there with no slop. And so these go through the fuselage and into those square tubes. And that's what, you know, gives it its, you know, rigidity. And then there's a plastic keeper here that you press in. It's this flexes in and out right here, and it has a hook on it. So once this goes into the fuselage, this little snap here grabs the other half of the snap in the fuselage. That's how the wings are held on. They're just this one little clip. They slide until they clip, and that's it. No bolts, no screws, nothing. When you want to take the wing off, you just press that. You press this area here, and it pushes in, and it releases the clip, and it slides back off. So it's a real easy install. Okay, so what's going on here? Did they not pull the foam out of there? Huh, that's weird. So there's an impression in the aileron and the flap for the backside of a control mark. But this one, it looks like after they cut it, it didn't pry out. It looks like it's stuck in there. Same thing on that aileron too. They're both. Well, wait a minute. Is that the aileron on this? Yeah. Yeah, both ailerons have that kind of goofy. I don't know what's going on there. Huh. Yeah, this is in good shape, guys. This plane, this is beautiful. This looks real nice. Much better than the other one. And like I said, the other one flies just fine. It doesn't affect the flight characteristics at all. It's just this is so much prettier. And this plane flies so good. In both aspects, guys. If you want a high performance, fighter jet kind of thing, it'll do that. And it does it beautifully. If you want a slow thermal hunt and glider, does that too. So it could do either one. If you got the motor on at full bore, it hauls the mail. And putting this thing in a steep high G turn with these gigantic long wings just looks so cool. Because of course they flex up slightly. But it just looks really, really cool. Uh-oh. All right. I'll bite, Colin. What are we talking about here? Do I want a Banshee? Yeah, I want a Banshee. So what are you going to tell me now? Yeah, I still want a Banshee. So what's the good news, bad news? What's the spoiler? What's the punchline? Wow, this is nice. I'm really happy with this. I've always loved the glider. I never had a problem. I was just disappointed in how beat up it was. And like I said, I had ordered, I think, 2 of these from AliExpress from 2 different vendors, and neither one of them shipped it. So when the third one finally shipped one, and I got it, and it was all screwed up, I waited too long to get it. I didn't want to wait again, so I didn't bother to call in a claim saying, that this thing's all beat up. I want it replaced. I just kept my mouth shut and kept what I got. And I couldn't say that I regret that decision at all. I've been flying the crap out of it and love it, but it sure is nice to get one that's undamaged the way it's supposed to be. Because this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. So you guys that aren't familiar with it, it's a T-tail glider. and it does require some weight in the butt. It's way too nose heavy. So you gotta put some ballast in the tail to get the CG right. I guessed it was about 2 ounces. You know, I used some wheel weights, stick-on wheel weights for a car. Very nice, very, very nice. Yeah, Mickey, that's what this is. The ASW28 from Volantix. Volantix, yeah, that's what this is. Highly recommend this glider, man. It's fantastic. It flies fantastic. It looks really cool. I've been very happy with it. A couple of guys on here recommended me getting it, and I did, and I'm really happy I did. It's a really nice glider. You know, and it's fast. You know, if you leave the motor running and just fly it around like a P-51, that's what you've got. It's you know, maneuverable as hell. It doesn't do a aileron roll. I'll tell you that. It'll do a hard bank and, you know, yank kind of maneuver, but a full roll is so hard for it to do. The wingspans, I mean, you know, this thing's almost 10 feet long, the wingspan on this thing. It just takes too long for it to fully... That's interesting. You know, for it to fully rotate, it's scary. Because, you know, once it gets in the knife edge, it stops flying, it starts sinking, and you're still waiting for it to come around so you can pull up. And you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're getting nervous, and yeah, it gets your attention. The pucker factor happens pretty quick. See, this box is in perfect condition because they shipped it in another box. My first one showed up on the doorstep like this. Just this box. No outer paper, no outer box, just this box. And it was beat to shit. It was crushed and, yeah, it was a mess. So, yeah, this is nice. Oh yeah, you know, I put it up for well, with a 2200 battery, I've been averaging 30 minutes. You know, just flying it around. You know, both some gliding and some flying, and yeah, it's easy to milk this thing for a long time if you want. You know, you can hot rod it up, get some altitude, cut it off. Go thermal hunting. Now, you know what I didn't see? The folding propeller. I have a couple spares. I bought them for the other one. So, I'll have a spinner for it no matter what, but I didn't see one in the box. Definitely should have came with one. There's a box over here. It could be in this box. Yeah, I feel something. I think it's in here. Yeah, It must be in here. Yep. So it came with a little screwdriver. For you guys that remember the old FMS days when every plane came with a little red-handled screwdriver. This has got a blue-handled screwdriver. And it's got the folding prop here. And there's a little tail cover. It's a reinforcement plate where you, I think you screw the this goes up to the bottom of the fuselage, and I think the elevator screws down into it, and that's how they mount the elevator for the horizontal stabilizer, is with this thing, and they screw down into it. And then you still have that hole that's open, but that's no big deal. But yeah, I put the ounces of lead in through this hole, taped them inside, and been fine ever since. Yeah, it's a good airplane, guys. If you ever wanted a glider that's a high-performance glider, this is a good one. It really is. I really like this plane. It's nice. Now that I have an undamaged one, I'm real happy. Mickey, you just ordered another glider. Which one'd you order? There's another glider I have that I really like. It's not a high-performance glider like this. No ailerons, just rudder elevator. But it's a fiberglass fuselage, built-up wing, wood, not foam. It already comes monocoated. It's called Bird of Time. Now, it's not a motorized glider, but you can cut the nose off and make it a no. I mean, mine looks exactly like this. I cut the nose off. I took a set of mics and I mic'd the nose of the plane, and I mic'd the end of the spinner, so that I knew exactly where to cut it, so that I'd have a continuous, line of to the point of the spinner. Did not put a folding prop on it. It works fine. Doesn't matter. I've had that plane up for over an hour, easy, with a 2200 battery. I just wanted to keep the aerodynamics as best I could. Now that plane was tail heavy, so it needed a lot of. I think it came with. Yeah, it came with a bag of BBs. And you were supposed to glue them in for ballast, to get the CG right. And I did, But yeah, it was. It's a good glider. This is a good airplane / glider. The white one's no slash. I mean, it's just, Oh, God, I'm getting tired. We're going to have to call this pretty soon. familiar with that one, Mickey. What's a DG1000? Yeah, Brian, I have to work tomorrow, but I don't go to work till 10:30. You know, it's not a 7 or 8 o'clock deal. I go in at 10:30. So, but I'm going to cut this short here. We're going to call it here, and you know, definitely by 2, if not before. I need to get some sleep. I had to get up extra early this morning because I had to change. Well, I had to change the oil in the car, but then I had to tighten the damn oil. It's an adapter that they put there to pump oil from the filter to the oil cooler in the radiator and then back to the filter. And mine's leaking really bad. Yeah, I like my Night Radiant. It's cool. It flies a lot like, um, you know, it's a non-aileron ship like my Bird of Time, so they fly very similar. Um, Great flying plane, but what's cool about this one is, like, I mean, you can fly this like a fighter jet, and it's so cool looking doing it. Yeah, GB, I am fading. I am. Yeah. I had a hard day, long day. Like I said, I got up early to try to fix my car. I didn't fix it, but I slowed the oil leak down some. Um, so I used a quart of oil today. I'll probably use one tomorrow. I've been carrying oil with me, just in case. So Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to pick one of those 2 days to fly, and the other day is going to be fix all the crap. Fix my car, fix the roof, fix fix a couple airplanes. I got to finish making that pin for Mike. Yeah, I've just got to take a day to get caught up with shit that I need to do. Good night, Brian. Have a good night, man. All right, Nick. Have a good night, man. Apparently, they don't have any kind of age limit on the car, just condition. You know, it's got to be in good working order, safe. Everything works, all the lights. They You know, if you showed up with a car where the headlight was taped in or the taillight, nah, that wouldn't fly. They tell you, sorry, you got to get a different car. You got to fix this. But as far as age or mileage, I don't think they have any kind of restriction. You know, my car's got over 300,000 miles on it. The other girl that's delivering with me, she's got, I think it's a Honda. Pretty sure it's a Honda. It's got over 200,000 miles on it. It's a much newer Honda. I mean, it's, you know, maybe 2006, 2008. You know, possibly even a 2010. I don't know. It's not a 92. But yeah, they don't seem to care. You know, they hired a kid with a Honda Civic hatch, not even a hatchback, a two-door Honda Civic. Now he can get maybe 10 packages in there, and then he's done. That's all he can carry. It's just nuts. I don't even know why he would bother to bring, something that small to deliver these packages. Doesn't make any sense. Hey, Colin, getting back to the Banshee, how much are we talking? They got them on sale? How much are we talking? I know, Mick. It's like, the hell are you going to get now? I mean, I just had to put an 8.5-foot tall Christmas tree in my car, and then a kid's mattress that was in a box that was 2 foot by 2 foot by 6 foot. So, his Honda couldn't carry half of the... He couldn't have gotten the tree out of the box and cut it up in pieces. Cut the box up in pieces and got it in the car, let alone take it as one unit. And neither the bed either. The bed was freaking huge. It was heavy, and it was just freaking huge. So, yeah, the guys are always asking me to take something they can't get in their car. Hey, do you think you can deliver this? Because it won't fit in my car. Yeah, I can get in my car. Yeah, I thought the driver that brought me the tree, I thought he was going to shit himself when he saw that thing go in the back of my car. He just, holy crap! Yeah, I could put 4x8 sheets of plywood in the back of this car. The extra 8 inches, or 6 inches, the other half a foot. I had to. It's a power seat on the passenger side as well. So I pulled the back release so that the seat folded as far forward as it would go. And then I used the power button and I tilted the seat forward as far as it would go. So now it's folded this way, and then it's tilted this way. Okay, so this is getting farther and farther away from the back. And then I slid the whole seat forward this way. And that gave me the extra 6-8 inches I needed to get the whole tree in the back of the car and close the gate. So, it was, that was a big, the box was only about this square. It wasn't very big. I guess they've got, according to him, I guess he's bought one before, they have the tree, like, in one of those bags that when you pull on, it's like a Chinese finger trap, and it sucks everything in. So it's, the tree was all wrapped up real tight and then stuffed in a box. So, it was pretty cool. One free Colin for every Banshee. Well, that's a deal. Are you planning on cloning yourself? So can you tell me how much the plane's on sale for, or is that I have to go look for myself? Oh, is that right? They won't let you use your 40% off coupon on rocket engines, huh? That's funny. $450. What was the regular price? Like $599 or something? That's good timing. I might just have to pull the trigger on that. I just might have to do that. It says $449 in that link. So it was normally $550. So it's $100 off. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll have to give that some serious thought. Because I kind of want that plane. I know. I'm pretty sure it was Freewing had a Banshee or the Dauntless TBM. I guess there was, the Navy version of it. And man, man, they had the dive brakes painted red inside and everything. I wanted that plane so freaking bad. And then they discontinued it. And I was like, oh, fuck. So, this would be my chance to get one. Yeah, I know, right? So it's one of those kind of planes, I know. But it's big. I like that. It's a cool body that TBM or Banshee, airframe is cool. I like the dive brakes and everything. That's really cool. It's unique. And yeah, I just always loved that airplane. And I always wanted the one from Freewing, and I never got around to buying it, and then they discontinued it. So I was so bummed when they did that. People I pretend that I like. Oh my god, Mick, that's funny. The Baron of Fred. Good night, Fred. SBD, is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, you had one of those, Ryan. Do you still have it? Oh, I would always expect that, Colin. I'd call you immediately, for sure. Oh, I wouldn't even hesitate. Do you miss it, Ryan? Do you wish you kept it? I have a special report for you, Kenny, when you need a quick news update. And what would that be? No kidding, John. 77,000 views? Wow, that's freaking awesome. You have flapjack farts. Yeah, yeah. See, that's why this one that Colin's talking about. It's big. So yeah, it's. Oh, I'll still probably make it electric, Colin. I don't think I'm going to put a gas motor on it. Yeah, flapjack farts. There you go. FJF. Yeah. Oh, what's the sad face for? Come on. It'll fly good on electric. You'll understand in a few years. You haven't been doing it long enough. You haven't cleaned enough fuel off airplanes long enough to learn to hate it. I was going through a roll of paper towels a day cleaning the airplane. I'm not kidding. A bottle of Windex and a roll of paper towels cleaning all the fuel off the airplanes. What a pain in the ass. God, I'm telling you. That part I don't miss at all. Fuel soaked engine compartments that you had to use. I don't know if they still make it. There was a product called K2R Spot Remover that worked great to suck all the fuel out of balsa wood. You spray this stuff on there and it turns to a powder. And it would suck all of the fuel and oil out of the wood so that you could do something with it. Glue it, repair it, remonocoat it, silk and dope it, whatever you wanted to do with it. But it was the only product I knew of that would soak, literally absorb the oil and fuel out of the wood completely so that you could, use like brand new piece of balsa wood and, glue it or whatever you wanted to do to it. So, yeah, that was pretty cool stuff. I don't know if they still make it. I haven't seen it in years. But, yeah, that was cool stuff. Now, Colin, I haven't seen the Zero. Which one did you go with, the white or the green? My nose is cold. Holy crap. Alright, that's it. I'm getting too cold now, even with the heater on. I mean, this patch on my side here is nice and toasty. But this shoulder's cold. I can't spin around. I don't have enough room in here. Well, what two colors did you go with the two-tone? What about them, GB? Dana, which plane are you talking about? One of the Zeros? Wow, that sounds interesting. Ronnie, what's up? What about it? I'm oh, God, I don't know what I think of the Piranha. It's interesting. I don't know if I want it. Probably not from anything I've seen yet. But if I saw one in person, maybe got to fly it, thought it was pretty cool, I might buy one. But right now, I'm not. It's okay. You know, it's kind of cool looking. It's different looking. It's got. I like the fact that there's like two or three nose conversions for an FPV camera and stuff. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. It's more like a cabin. God, I don't know how to put it. I guess it's a civilian based looking wing instead of military. I get, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? The way it's shaped and the way the cabin's enclosed. I don't know how many people could get in. I don't know. It just looks different. You know, kind of airline-ish wing, kind of. You know, it's interesting. Yeah, I'd like to see one fly in person. Maybe take the sticks, you know, see if I like it. I don't think the only wing I've liked so far that I bought was the Aptera. The Aptera was a good airplane. Not the mini Aptera. That one sucks. I don't like it. I mean, you know, I just don't like the flight time. It's The paint scheme's hard to see. I don't know. Probably gonna end up selling it. Not crazy enough about it to keep it. Striker on steroids. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Hey, Paul, what's up? All right, guys. I'm fading out. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Thanks for coming tonight, guys. It was fun. Yeah, I was hearing on your show yesterday about the rocketry stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. I used to do that many years ago. Haven't done it in a while. Um, the planes are too much fun. Thank you, GB. Thank you, John. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming. Um, we're not going to be able to do the big marathons anymore for a little while anyway. I don't know how this UPS job's going to work out, but for now, I'm going to make some money and we'll get caught up on marathons later. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Oh, who came back? Was that? Did I see? No, it wasn't what I thought. Okay. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for coming.